is very negligent in her visions. It seems I'm starting to understand. If Katharina starts to spread the rumors about the return of Simon, tell them that George has gone mad. He has imagined himself Simon, and Katharina feels these waves. Talk to George. Let him confirm his consent that he will be presented as a madman. He will accept me? Yes, go to him. The conversation with him will open your eyes to the truth. You are an observant person. Help us. These gossips are too importunate. Also, do not reject to accept some money. They will be useful to stop some especially wide mouths. I shall not reject. I hear the words of the person born to rule. It is to me a double pleasure because the authority has no relation to me. Okay, so I'm going to say the other one. You really do not imagine how much has changed. The cost of stopping wide mouths has repeatedly grown since then. So he gave me more because I said that. I think he gives you only 5,000. Not that I need more money. Oh man, do I not need more money. Although if I find an army cloak or army gloves at one of the tailors, I could definitely probably afford one.
I am tired to death.
What do you want? I want to just talk to you, and to ask your blessing for one uneasy business. Yes, you are such as I imagined. When Isidore told me about you, my boy, I have understood that I wanted my heir to be like you, but I never had a son. Many Cains are subject to this curse. Why? I think it's a payment for that we leave too much life after ourselves. Such life which is similar to a feast. Violent, blossoming, uncontrolled, and unpredictable. The soul, which could belong to our children, we dissolve in the man-made legacy. Judge, the gossips appeared in the town saying that Simon is alive, and the Cains used his imaginary death as a screen for concealment of their participation in the beginning of this pestilence. The truth about Simon Cain is such that you cannot explain it to the people who are not capable to conceive it. They want to know about the destiny of his body, all right. Simon Cain has been struck by the sand plague. His body was torn into drops and fibers. It's a pity that now it is impossible to show this to those who doubt. What would calm them down? The news about you have gone mad, Judge. Do you believe that I have gone mad? No, but I am surprised to the happened change. Here's my last wish. Tell Inquisitor that George Cain has gone mad, and that our house prepares for collective suicide. That will be enough for her. Perhaps she even will leave us in peace for a couple days more. But in fact, it is not the truth? Not absolutely the truth. This is the truth only to calm her acute mind down. The temporary lives will leave for the sake of the eternal revival. Go, my boy. You are not a mystic. I shall fulfill your request. He's sending us over to the Inquisitor now. I don't remember if I saved at Victor's. No, so I'll save. Go get another dose from the Inquisitor.
I am tired to death.
Have you already been told about the Cains? My god, recently people tell me only about the Cains. Or you mean something absolutely special? I have exclusively valuable information. How you think, where is Simon Cain now? Partially in heaven, partially in the ground, I believe. What, you have different information? Know that Victor Cain has gone mad. He imagined himself Simon. Probably soon he will die. Victor too. I do not believe. It is excluded. I do not want even to listen about it. I ask you not to disappoint me. I have told what I wanted. Make conclusions. Ah, so, well, that changes the matter. Yes, I certainly shall make the conclusions. Already doing, actually. The information is really of exclusive value. I even shall dare to estimate the cost precisely. Only we, two sly fellows, may outwit each other. How do you think? I have my own opinion. From your permission, I will hold to it. So she just gave me 7,000 more to keep my mouth shut. So we're gonna grab one more save. I should have just waited to save here, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna get assailed by plague clouds out here. So, next is to head back to Mark's. I don't think we have to head back to Katharina. I think the quest is just over. Yeah, it's done. Daniel wrote in the quest log a little blurb about... I'm gonna hop in here so I get rid of that rat. But a little blurb about how all this talk about people going crazy is starting to make him a little crazy. He's probably right. After all the events that have been happening here, it would be hard to stay completely sane. Especially some of the news about Daniel's lab that he came from previously, like being destroyed. Hearing that is enough to make you crazy. Is he... Okay, I thought he was coming after me. Okay, good, they killed him. Is that rat coming or going? Alright, so I'm heading to Mark's. Alright, and then I'm supposed to head to Peter's to get his notes. That's right. I don't think I can even duck into one of these buildings here to get rid of this rat. Still gonna let him go along. I would like to talk to that drunk, though. Is that... Okay, that's an army guy. I think the rats walk faster than the people do, even in this town. It's crazy. Oh my god. Angel Cloud is chasing me, it's chasing me, it's chasing me, it's chasing me, it's chasing me, and so is a thug. Okay. We survived. Long enough to talk to Mark?
I involuntarily get the impression that the population of the town has increased greatly. Well, let's not talk about it. It is bad.
There is no destiny, Bachelor, so just because we are not worthy to have a destiny. I was on the waste ground. You saw it? Was it impressive? Was it? How to understand it? You simply wanted me to look, didn't you? I shall confess first that this is not my handiwork, but on the contrary, it's a direct attack on my interests. I was far from the idea that it would make any impression on you, unless a disgusting one, but I would like you to look how strong is the impression produced on the crowd. I am afraid this is right. Well, you see, it is made in such place and in such form to excite people. Probably someone wants to gather a crowd, and those who gather crowds usually make it with only one purpose, to set them on somebody. On whom is this crowd aimed? It seems to me that on the Canes. Actually, I don't care on whom. You should care. You now approach such term that it cannot be all the same to you, wherefore only 1.5 days remain. I want to stop it because the manner in which it is executed is impossible to me. And what about you? Yes, it seems to me it is not all the same. It is dangerous. But how to remove them from there? Now the most convenient tool for resolution for any problem is the army. Really, truly clever decision, and perhaps it is beautiful. The professional prejudice, I, the virtuoso of manipulations, never conceived the mass of armed people as a tool. To tell that it is unsanitary, and they will burn it down. Only I am afraid the story will not end with this. Let's see. Alright, so we're gonna go tell General Block about the gathering crowd and let him deal with it. Alright. Is that... Okay, that was a soldier. I thought for a second it was a thug. Okay. General Block is like just over here, so... we should be able to get to him pretty quickly, pretty safely. This area is not infected currently. 2 bottles of water. Oh, I had it for a second, and then it... 2 each. Wow.
banned badly.
I hoped that in person of this Inquisitor, I would have seen not an eternal enemy, but a friend. Oh no, she has already given us some role in her intentions, and a dark role, so my heart prompts me. Tell me, Commander, if I can address to you in case of extreme situation. I sincerely hope that it is so. I admit to you I am enraged. The instruction which I have received from the headquarters provides me with the large powers and acceptance of strategic decisions. Not a word was said about Inquisitor. And now? What now? These issues are not settled till now. For many years, one private rule by which the military command submits to the Inquisitor decisions has been accepted. It has been justified by that there always would be a way to force a militarian to execute the Inquisitor's will, whether the militarian knows about that or not. Yes, I admit, till the latest time the military commanders did not allow to keep false illusions on their account. But now all has changed. I am ready to cooperate with her, but she refuses even to meet me. She has collected the information, not without your help, I believe, and now the wheels are rolling, and she carelessly orders me to wait. Well, it will be a turn of my wheel. For are you responsible for, Commander? I am responsible for that the epidemic would not spread from here further under some circumstances. Also, I am responsible for the lives of my soldiers. That's what I know precisely. Okay, so in the center of poor districts of the town, a gigantic dead animal decays. Do you imagine the consequences? I imagine. This is on the Bone Pole waste ground. It is marked on your map. I shall make it so. I shall inform Longan. I don't know. He is a valorous officer, not hot-hearted. He also commands the fire throwers. He was directed to my unit just before this affair. Let him execute his duties, and I want to know nothing more. Fine, now I am calm. Okay. So I think that marks... Yeah. The dying bull is destroyed by the soldiers. There will be no revolt. And I've ended this one, so we have just the day quest left. So we have to get Peter Stomaton's notes. So I'm gonna save here, even though we just saved. It's just been a good idea to save frequently on this day. This crazy day. I wonder if I can just hop straight in here, or if I have to go through a lot. I think I'm gonna put all my clothes on. This is gonna hurt regardless. Sometimes you can sneak past without getting hurt, but let's see what that did to my health. I don't think it touched it at all. My protection from fire is pretty high right now. Did it hurt my clothes? No, it didn't hurt them at all. My boots are at 97% now, but I've been wearing them for a while. Give me dark blue flame. I want to burn down, not in terrestrial, but in heavenly fire. So bring me the spicy spirit. Bring me my smoky, dense, odorous pitch. I want to burn down in Twyron. You look like hell, man. So you became the master of cremations? You want to die this way? Be quiet. Listen to my confession. It is better to confess to you instead of her. Listen. I shall tell you what I have managed to create. When I studied as an architect, I did not do anything for a long time, just observed. It always seemed to me that any house is much more than walls, a fireside and a roof. I'm listening.